Okay, I want to add something to the narrative of my previous previous videos. So, when I was saying that God is not a man, when I like pictured all these infusions of the baptism of the Holy Spirit, okay, so it's like into the body, all right, and also this molten gold nature coming like from above, from the third heaven, okay, and forms that heart of flesh. But I want to add to this, and I maybe like also in earlier videos, described it. In the beginning of the baptism of the Holy Spirit, when you received that washing of regeneration, when you are being like purged like from above with like very, very strong wave, all right, you are receiving like an image of a man inside you, okay, which is hard like a rock, and it imprints onto your spirit or onto your heart, imprints onto you. And here that spirit is harder, meaning like stronger, as a, if I could say material, but of course it's not material, then the infusion of that molten gold nature from the third heaven. So, and this image that is imprinted onto a human being is an image of a man, and it is very like foundational. It is very like strong. It does feel like it comes from higher than the third heaven. Okay, so maybe that is coming from the Godhead. Okay, maybe what the God you experience, that molten gold nature, is maybe the molten gold nature is not Christ. Maybe that the Christ, that the incorruptible seed from which you feels like cannot fall away from, is that image of a man, of a human being that kind of descends into you. All right. So that's kind of maybe correction, maybe addition, just to what I'm saying, because I'm saying that God is not a man. I'm describing that infusion of from the third heaven, this molten gold nature, that kind of seals and saves the flesh, all right, and can take the flesh to the third heaven. Yeah, but the image of the man, of a human being, it's much more foundational. It's much more like harder, stronger, and it definitely comes from the place above the third heaven, which is why you can, after receiving it, you have strength to resist the third heaven. But you actually have to comply. You actually have to comply to bring the body and the soul to the third heaven. That's the whole intricacy, okay? So it's difficult to me to say. It's very difficult for me to say, this is the God, okay, and from him, the Godhead, from him comes the image of a human being, of a person, so who holds all the creation together, because that's how it feels like, because he like comes from outside, completely outside, even the third heaven, okay, The third heaven is like the, heaven, but but the one that comes from the third heaven, like that molten gold nature, okay, he is not a human being, okay. He is, by the way, is like a feeling, okay. He is like living through that image that's been imprinted into the heart of a human being, into the body of a human being, okay. He kind of receives that vessel, okay. So, and he uses and he can live through that person that's been imprinted. So it's very difficult for me to say well, who is higher, all right? Who is higher? But I definitely know that when you receive that image of a man, even if you feel like that this is the one who holds everything together, okay. And you may even thinking of stopping on it, but then you receive the infusion of the Holy Spirit. Then the molten gold nature comes and seals and kind of merges with your body, with your flesh and with your body. You all become stretched, like, and filled. You emptiness gets gone. Emptiness gets gone. You feel like fulfilled. You have no wants, like in a psalm, okay. It's like everything like already happened for you, and it's happening, happy. Just your being is just happy, okay. And he lives through you, okay. He's like you receive the image of a man, okay, or image of God, but it's difficult, but what fills you, who fills you, that molten gold nature, is like bigger, it's bigger, but at the same time you can hold on to that image of a person as a foundation. You can, okay. And you can, unfortunately, but probably it's not unfortunately, you have to just resist this molten gold nature, but you have to of course willingly kiss the sun, like